Hey guys, welcome to Life Talks with Crystal Phoenix. I feel like I can't hear anything, so give me one moment. Hey, got it. I know, I realize that. So first off, I'm sorry, not sorry, but yeah, this is me, my breaking out, everything, don't care. Today is all about um, getting things off our chests, whether it's about, boundaries within friendship or just needing to, you know, talk about projects that are coming up, just, getting everything off your chest. Um, And so, if anybody wants to join me up here, which I would love, let me know, and I will post the link in the comments so that you can join me on stage. So, um, over the weekend, I had a friend really push some boundaries with me, and um, kind of want to know if I handled things properly. He had made me feel very uncomfortable. And today, he realized he kind of overstepped, I guess, because I kind of shut it down pretty hard yesterday, and he kind of apologized, and I let him know I was like, I appreciate the compliments and everything, but you really overstepped, and made me feel uncomfortable. I am in a very committed relationship, and with Matt, and love him very much. And the comments made me feel very uncomfortable. You really did overstep. Um, and he was very gracious about it and everything. But um, did I handle that right? Should I have been firmer? I do. I appreciate the compliment and everything, but it just our friendship went to a level of uncomfortable for me, especially, being in a very committed relationship. So I don't know. I I don't think that me setting those boundaries is going to affect our friendship, but I just worry that I maybe didn't set the boundary firm enough. Or so. What do you guys think? And hi, Unforgettable You and Mac. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. Um, mhm. There's, everybody knows I've always got something going on, you know, besides that, but I really hope I handled that well. Personally, I just kind of worry about it. Um, but as for some more positive things, um, well, I'll wait for Mac actually to come up to talk about a couple things that we're working on. Um, mm, um, and thank you, Unforgettable. I appreciate that. Um, mm, it's not that I'm second guessing myself. I've just never had to truly put myself in that position. Hey, poet, good to see you, sweetheart. Um, I I might sound weird, but I really haven't had to, put somebody like let somebody down in that way and, set those boundaries. I'm not going to go like fully into details, but he basically was um just making me very uncomfortable, telling me how much like he um liked me, and that if I was sitting next to him, he would have grabbed my hand kind of thing. And it made me feel really, really uncomfortable. And I tried to laugh it off at first. And then I finally, I was like, okay, I was like, you really need to stop. It, please, just stop. And so today when he messaged me again, I was like, hey, you really just it was it wasn't it was more uncomfortable. Um in a way, he was talking to me almost as if we were like kind of doing like a long distance relationship, courting almost. Like it just he was trying to take the relationship to a level that it's not going. Period. You know, um, I'm not going to say that he can't fantasize about me. What? Not, not on me. But at the same time, it just made me feel really, really uncomfortable. Hey, beautiful. You staying warm, Maggie?
Yeah, you bet. It is cold.
We,
How about you?
uh, I got the heated,
Yeah, I hear you.
but yeah.
Um,
And
and
I
you have
want,
Matt. You have Matt.
yes. What's funny is this is actually who I'm talking about is actually uh, one of my connections through LinkedIn, but
Mhm.
not somebody that we interact with a whole lot.
Okay.
He's not part of like the whole like inner circle
Right.
kind of thing. But and I even said it was very flattering,
Hmm.
and I appreciated the compliments and everything, but there's that line, I'm in a very committed relationship, you know,
Hmm.
don't cross it. And he kind of, he accepted it. I mean, he said he was sorry, but he's like, but I'm still going to think about you that way. I'm like, I can't control how you
Mm,
think, you
right.
know, but please don't cross that boundary again, because I don't want to end the friendship and everything.
Mhm. Right. I don't think you should second guess yourself. And I think you're right to give somebody an opportunity. I've been down this road before. So I 100% understand. I don't stop being friends until you disrespect me. Once you disrespect me or disrespect what I have, then it's like, okay, obviously, we're not going to be able to move forward, right?
Yeah.
But, but other than that, I would just, even though it's weighing on your mind, and I know you've been honest with Matt and,
Oh
all
yeah.
of those things, I think it's also just a level of respect, right? And I think sometimes we just forget about that and we've let go like the, it's been replaced with so many words, but boils down to the basics. It's just respect. You have to have that respect, self-respect, on both sides. Like he has to respect himself enough to respect you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and
I
so, but I
Everybody
think
knows
you're
I'm in a
well. You're right.
relationship. you
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We all know Matt.
so the fact that he was almost like sexting. It was
Oh.
getting to that
Mm-hmm.
line.
Mm,
do
mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
see, like I put a
Mm-hmm.
stop to it before it crossed into it,
Yeah.
but it was like teetering.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, and
Um,
first of all, I'm sorry you had to deal with that because I know as a professional, it's very stressful to have to deal with something like that, along with your other things that you have to deal with. That's just
yeah,
one extra layer, right?
yeah,
That you have to now peel off. And so, But I think, trust in yourself. You know your barriers, you know your boundaries, you know your limitations, and you know what trust in that,
Yeah.
because I definitely know you're a very strong, you're someone that I respect, and you're a very
Yeah.
strong woman, and just, with Matt, or independently too, and you have that as well.
Yeah.
So,
It just kind of
you
really
know.
threw me, you know?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Sometimes it does throw you because, in all honesty, it's really rude, right?
Well,
It's just
it's
a rude, unprofessional behavior.
that, and it just wasn't.
Expecting it.
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
like joking, flirting around and stuff. I'm from the South, for goodness sake. I mean, I call everybody hun and sweetie. I mean, you hear me do it all the time.
Mhm.
I
Yep.
mean, um, I beautiful, all of it.
Mhm.
Some people could see it as flirting, and I just see it as being me and being
Yeah.
kind. And but I do always try to like just have that line in the sand. I am in a relationship. There's it's friendship only. There's nothing going any further, and I'm
Yeah.
very vocal about my relationship. So.
Yeah, and being from the South too, we are like that. We're just very, compassionate, and we're very endearing, right? And that's how we are. Because I always call everyone beautiful, but and we cannot control others people frame of thoughts. You mentioned that already here too in the beginning,
Yeah.
and we can't. And it's funny because the picture that I have, the full
Mhm,
picture that's on my profile, it my blouse is just a little bit
mhm,
low, and I asked my daughter about that. And this is my teenage
mhm.
daughter, you already know. You know
Yeah.
what she told me?
Hmm.
She said, I said, do you think that this is too much if I post this on, like, for the gym? She
Mhm,
goes, Mom, she says,
mhm,
you
mhm,
nobody should be thinking that way. And just that
mhm.
simple phrase of her saying that
Yeah.
was just put it into perspective
Yeah.
clearly, you
If
know.
it's on a professional profile, nobody should be thinking about your cleavage.
Right. Exactly.
Um,
And in the same thing too, nobody should be thinking of you in any way but what you are. And you are a beautiful person, inside and out. You're
oh yeah,
beautiful,
with
you
the
know.
acne going on, and
You're just
I wanted to be completely raw. I wanted it just
yeah.
to be me today. I was not doing the whole thing.
Oh,
Mhm.
you're beautiful all the time, Crystal.
Thank
But and I think that that's what's alluring sometimes,
you.
and being people of the opposite sex. Sometimes we have to go through things like that, right? We just have to experience those things. But what
Mhm.
matters is how you handle it. And I know you handle it very
Mhm.
well. And I know you will continue to. So I wouldn't even
Mhm.
worry or stress. But thank you for letting me
Yeah.
come up and talk. And
They
I
actually
love you.
just I wonder if they're kind of lurking right now. I like purposely didn't share this to LinkedIn
Mhm,
um
mhm.
because
I didn't either.
I just
I
got a
didn't.
message from this person saying, as you can see, I'm a work in progress. Laugh out loud.
Mm. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I'm wondering if
Um,
they're lurking. I don't care if they are,
mhm, mhm,
because I mean honestly, this is something that should be discussed anyway, and I didn't
mhm,
name names or anything, you
mhm,
know.
mhm, mhm.
So, mm,
Yeah.
but
It's
mhm.
something that happens to each and every, even males. Males go
Oh
through
yeah.
this with females. I have male friends who they're like, I can't be friends with a female because right away she just has catches feelings for me.
Mhm.
And it's the level of separation, right? and
Yeah.
and you just have to really, and if he is
Mhm.
lurking, then I'm gonna tell you bottom line, fellas,
Mhm.
fellers, and fellas, and whoever, you just have to seriously check your mental space. Where are you right now in your mind?
Yeah.
Where are you? Where are your, I mean,
Mhm.
where are you at that you need, you're needing validation and attention, right? Obviously, right? And why you take it to a level that you do. So, but yeah. But thank you so much for letting me just come
Uh,
and share in with you
mhm.
and support you, and I love you and stuff.
Well,
So,
actually, while you're up here,
uh-huh.
so Surviving Together and I are going to be at the beginning of February starting a really cool program that I think you might be interested in. It doesn't cost anything.
Mhm.
It's called Clothesline. Mac put it in the chat exactly what it is. It's the Clothesline. Basically, you make a T-shirt like representing for survivors and
Oh,
display it. Yeah.
okay.
I'm trying to remember exactly what it's called. Okay. Yes. Clothesline project, basically. It's
Yeah.
have you ever heard of that? The
No,
clothesline plan? Okay. Give me
no,
1 second. I'm gonna yeah.
no,
Um
but yeah, but I'll
mhm.
be interested to hear whatever you all have and what you got going on. And
Mhm.
yeah.
Because okay, what it's all about is basically here we go. Let's just share and make it easy. How about that?
Mhm.
All righty.
Love that.
Yeah. Yeah, Mac actually came to me about this.
Nice.
All right. So what it is basically this one woman started this organization about
Mhm.
clotheslines, um,
Okay.
bearing witness. The T-shirts all talk about domestic, like, as you could see, stop domestic violence. Everybody makes their own T-shirt and then leaves them out to display.
Okay.
You know,
I'm
bearing
in.
witness. Yeah, and we want to do it virtually, obviously.
Okay.
You know, and kind of have it maybe like as a
Yeah.
worldwide. And what we were talking about doing is like 2 different lives
Mhm.
um, to basically create our shirts together. You know,
Okay.
like when we were. Do you remember when we were kids? You know, making hey
Let's
Mac,
do tie dye.
yes, that's actually what I was about to bring up. But perfect timing, Mac. I was just talking about the T-shirt project.
Hi, Matt.
Um, so, Mac, meet Maggie. You sound like you got a cold, honey.
Um, no, I had to take a migraine pill this morning, and I
Oh.
thought I'd come up wrapped up in my robe and looking all beautiful like I
Oh
am.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Match
Exactly.
your
So I was
beauty.
wanted to show you, look, we are who we are,
Yeah.
and we look how we look, and this is how I look today. This is how I feel today. And that.
Mhm. But yeah. So Maggie's in on the T-shirt project. So I'm pretty sure we can spread the word on the LinkedIn side. We said we were going to start like actually promoting it on the 1st, right?
Yeah, I have a live on the 1st, which is a Saturday, so it's last Saturday, and thought at the beginning it'll be a good kickoff, and close it on April 1st, so it'll give good 2 months for people to be able to give their submissions, whether it's a picture of the T-shirt that they make or whether it's a short video where they, are displaying it, and if they have something to say about it, and send the clips in to either Crystal or myself through our email, and then we want to put it together. And April 19th is a Saturday as well, so I'm always live on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So on and April 19th is April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. It's also Stress Awareness Month, and something to do with kids too. I'm not sure if it's child abuse or
Mhm.
what, but April 19th happens to be National Hanging Out Day, which is hanging out your laundry type of thing. So it's clothesline, and it kind of fit right in. So we would like to have everything then put together and be able to present it on that Saturday and say, here guys, this is what you did, this is what you accomplished. And it can be for survivors or people just who want to do
Support
something to
survivors.
support. Yeah, because you'll see if you go to the Clothesline Project, you can look at all the different places that have done the project and the T-shirts that they've examples of the T-shirts that they put up. And sometimes they're just, hey friend, I'm really sorry that you went through this, or I think I support you guys. So it doesn't have to be from a person who's suffered a significant trauma in their past or anything. But yeah, we want to get the word out to as many communities as we can, and get as many submissions as we can to put this together. And obviously, since we live in a virtual world here, we're going to put it together virtually so that we can have our virtual clothesline.
Awesome. So I will probably when you do that live, I will probably stream it to my LinkedIn.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Um, and that way we can do it that way.
Mhm. So
so-
if you when we kick it off, as many people as possible, share it with as many people as possible. And like Crystal said, we're thinking about doing a couple lives, maybe on a Sunday or something, or a Tuesday night, or
Sundays are the best days for me.
Okay. I'm usually free on Sundays unless I'm doing housework like yesterday. But yeah, we can do them on a Sunday and it'll be our craft days. And so if people want to come and do it along with us, you'll see on the Clothesline Project different shirts. They've attached different meanings to it. One for domestic violence, one for somebody who's died because of violence, childhood sexual assault. But you don't have to follow those colors. And this does not have to be. We don't want this to be something where people feel like they can't participate because it's going to cost them a lot of money. Take an old T-shirt, turn it inside out, right on that side. It's just a matter of showing your support or showing your story, and you can say anything that you want on it.
And I like the idea of the whole tie-dye because we could do
so many of us have so many different of them. Right.
Well, the thing is like we could make, because tie-dye is not in the list, we actually could make tie-dye something specific to what we're working on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
somebody like you, Crystal, I look at you, you've got the domestic violence, you've got the childhood, sexual assault issue, so combining colors like that can be exactly. I mean, there's so many. I look at that list and I'm like, well, I could do pink, or I could do blue, or I could do, it's listing all the different ones that we did. It's like, okay, tie-dye just means that you have multiples. It doesn't have to be even anything specific in regards to it. So that's perfect.
So I do want to send a shout out to some of my friends. Chris, I will text you the link to your phone because, or Maggie, you want to send Chris the link because he's struggling to get up here.
Okay, I will. Thank you so much for letting me come up here.
Of course,
and you have my 110% support. You already know. I will share it. Have a beautiful community, so it'll go wide.
And you have to go pick up your daughter, don't you?
Yeah, actually, how did you know? What? Yes, I do.
It's 3 o'clock, love.
She's not in school. She's not in school. They're off, but she's actually at a friend's. And yes, she just texted me saying, "Did you read my text message, Crystal? How are you doing?"
Yes, yes, absolutely. I hacked your phone. You know it.
Yes.
Maggie, I was nice meeting you.
I just know timing. I just know time, but please send Chris that message real quick before you go get her.
I will do that. I will do that right now. I love you too. You ladies stay blessed. Take care. Bye.
All righty. Take care.
Yeah. Maggie's amazing.
Body Illusion, thank you for throwing up
everybody
the channel. Appreciate it.
Yeah. That I was actually about to say I wanted to, go through real quick and say hi and the welcomes. Glitter, I'm so glad to see you, honey. It's been a minute, honestly. I do karaoke with her sometimes on the weekends, and I catch her in the morning. She's just amazing.
I recognize the name. I've seen you around occasionally.
Yes. And then Blake, good to see you. I know you've been like running crazy, and Body Illusion, I love you.
Scooting to the water.
And then oh, hi Misha, hi honey. Glad to see you. Izzy,
Hey,
love
Ned.
you. Hi,
Teresa.
Mom. Wow. Okay. Apparently, yep. Awesome. Here, I'm just gonna read the list by Misha of everybody that's here. There we go.
Have I missed this in the past? Was this new? There's times up in the chat. There's the time. Have you noticed?
Yeah, I see.
Is that new?
Maybe it's just from mine. I don't freaking know.
Oh. That's
Actually,
pretty
I
darn
think
cool.
it.
I like
I,
it.
I have no idea. Honestly,
I like
so,
it.
but
And Crystal, this is your live. I can drop anytime.
honestly, I had wanted to vent about that. About the whole like setting boundaries. I honestly, I feel like I'm pretty clear on my boundaries when it comes to being in a relationship.
Mhm.
Everybody knows I'm in a relationship, so I just don't get it why people think it's okay to do that.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I just
I go back to my statement, think it, don't express it, unless it's something where you feel like it's going to be reciprocated, that you've felt something in regards to an opening there. People
But-
can think anything they want, but it's a matter of,
Yeah.
there's somebody in my life who, I dated when a couple years ago now. We dated for like 3 weeks and that was it. We've stayed friends. But there's, last time I was over for dinner, he, tried to kiss me and it was like,
No, dude.
I told you when I told you when he came over, because, he asked me, are you dating? Are you doing this? Kind of looking, and I'm like, nope, I'm just, I'm off that for a while. I'm focusing on me and my channel and things of that nature. And so when it comes, it's like, dude, I told you, I'm not going to keep, having, casual contact with you if this is what I'm going to have to explain every time.
Yeah.
And I do think, Maggie's 100% right on that. It comes down to respect. Are they respecting you? And granted, he'd had probably 2-3 glasses of wine at that point, so I can blame it on that. It doesn't excuse it. I can understand maybe why he tried, because he was, he was feeling it or whatever, but it comes to, then they have to look inwards and realize what the boundaries that you've set, and if they respect you, then they're not going to do that.
So guys, I did pin the link for the StreamYard if anybody wants to come up and say hi, anything like, or vent a little, whatever. This is a very safe zone to do so. If you give me 2 seconds, I actually forgot my drink in the other room, and
Go ahead.
I'm all
I'm
of a
showing
sudden
my this is
I
a Christmas
love it.
gift for my brother. It's just wonderfully thoughtful, and it says find joy in the journey. And it's probably the first time that he, I've talked about this on my lives before. He's not someone, we don't have a close relationship at all. So for him to think of a Christmas gift that's not something Bath and Body related, having something that speaks more to what I do. And I think being part of Ned, being part of the Thanksgiving Live, I was doing that from my parents' house, and he got to see how serious I am in regards to this, that this is something that, I feel strongly about, and this is a piece of me. And I've said my channel is really, I feel, my sole purpose, to help survivors and to be there and to, spread the word. And so for me, it was, even though we don't have that close relationship, that we just see each other in, major holidays and family dinner, it was a recognition. And for me, that meant a lot. So I'm drinking my tea out of it today.
Don't blame you. Matt got me one of my favorite little drinks. It's cold pressed juice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What kind of juice is it?
Tart cherry, blackberry, pomegranate, blueberry, apple, and purple carrot.
Ooh.
And then I actually do like pulp and stuff. So there is actual pulp in it and everything. It is truly cold press.
Oh, yum. Who's that
Yeah.
one by?
It's actually from Casey. The gas station. It's a gas station.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Must be a southern thing. No?
Midwest.
Hasn't reached the Great White North yet. I say
Um,
that because I'm looking at the blizzard outside my house.
yeah.
We were supposed to yesterday, the lake effect was supposed to hit, but it's definitely hitting today instead. So,
But yeah, so it's in Illinois, Indiana, Missouri, um, Iowa. So
yeah, just hasn't pushed quite
yeah.
north
I don't
into
think they
Michigan
will
yet.
either because, I mean, it's like every section has their little like
Yeah.
like gas stations and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
um,
Totally.
but it's it's just little things like that happening that almost makes me wonder. It's like, can you actually be friends with the opposite sex? At the same time, I was always friends with guys
Me
over
too.
girls.
Me
Like
too.
I got along better with guys growing up
Yep. 100%.
than with females.
Yep. And
You
and I've
know?
heard it from male friends too. They absolutely say cannot be friends with the opposite sex unless you're attracted to them.
See,
And I was like, really? Because that's interesting from my standpoint, because like my best guy friend, we didn't do things outside of school. It was interesting because we didn't do things outside of school. We never dated. I wasn't interested in him. But if anything was to happen, I mean, we were always there for each other. There was never any doubt that it was going to be him and I walking down in graduation. You know, it was just, and I was never attracted to him. I never, you know. So from my standpoint, I feel like I can't be. Whether that's different for guys, I don't know. There's some guys in the chat. Answer us. You know, can you be? Do you feel like that you can only be friends with a girl if you're attracted to them? Or, you know, I meet so many women who are like us who say, no, I can be friends with guys and I don't have to be attracted to them. And there's a difference, you know, even if you are, it's again, it's think it, don't express it.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
mean, Matt and I were friends for 2 years. And the way he said it when it comes to like female friends, you know, especially if they're already in a relationship, he
Right.
just looks at them as a person, you know,
Right.
the non-gender, you know,
Yep.
and that's the way I've always been. It's just kind of friends.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is kind of funny, but something like me and my guy friends would do when we would go to the beach. They loved it when we would go to the beach because I'd point out all the thongs and stuff. I'd be like, yep, thong, don't look over there. Don't wear that, you know. And joking around, we would do we on D&D nights and stuff. We also had this funny one, the porn and chicken night. Okay. And we would find the most raunchy storyline kind of porn and drink and nothing sexual and mute it. And each of us would take a character and do like a voiceover, and we just eat a bucket of KFC, drink, and just having a good time.
Yeah.
You know? And it was hilarious. Okay. There was nothing sexual about it. It was just funny. We
It's
were
like
in
Cards for Humanity, you know,
yeah, we
getting a
were
whole
in
bunch
our
of people
20s.
around and doing that.
Yeah, I mean, and when I say like the raunchiest, I mean like these are like 70s, like wow. Yeah, you know, we would find the raunchiest, funniest one. You know,
Yeah, you're just joking around and just,
yeah.
you know, it's nothing serious. And I mean, it can be misinterpreted by some people, but I think if it is, I don't think it's a reflection on us. You know, I think it's a reflection on what they're feeling on the inside and how they're taking it or how they want things to do, you know, how they want things to go. So again, yeah, all you can do is set your boundaries and, you know, you made it clear. And if things are continued to be expressed when you've made it clear that that's not something that you want, then you have to reevaluate.
Yeah.
But if the person's respectful of the boundaries that you've set, like if I go out to dinner with this person again, and if they, you know, try something again, I would be like, you know, okay, dude, that's just, you know, that's it.
Yeah.
So I think you handled it just fine.
I hope so, but we'll see. We'll see. But it's just I have a hard time setting boundaries. I guess it like, and more with even within myself.
Mhm.
Stop working at this set time. Don't back down.
Right.
Stand up for myself. And a lot of that does have to do with my trauma.
Mhm.
Partly, from childhood, and
Mhm.
partly, from everything that it just life. Hi, honey.
Hi!
Hi, Buddy. How you doing?
How are you, honey?
Guess what, Buddy? You got a beautiful braid.
We're just picking on you, and your braid is pretty.
You feel me back. Oh, good. We're going to have a hen party here now. At the same time, I dig this. I dig this.
Your mic is messing up really bad, honey. Yeah, Body, you were having some kind of a weird echo or something.
Right now, I'm doing fine.
You're good.
Now you're fine. Oh,
Now you're good.
perfect now.
Okay. I unplugged one ear.
Heaven knows.
It's a good ear.
My phone alarm went off at 5 o'clock this morning. I don't have an alarm set on my phone. Technology does its own thing sometimes. I swear to goodness. It just is the weirdest thing. So, but no, my headache's better. I'm tired, which is why you see me the way I am right now up here. But my headache's at least gone, so that's good.
That is, I know how horrible migraines can be, but I do.
Yeah.
I have a hard time setting and keeping
I'm
to a
sorry.
boundary.
Yeah. And, I found with myself that I'm having to do a reset in terms of myself. And, there's lots of lives that I like going into, and it's networking, it's connecting with different people. And I love doing that. And, but I had to, pull back because there's other things that need to take priority in my life. And I had to say, nope, I can't be doing this. I can't be just watching YouTube videos at night. I've got other things that I need to get done. And so those are my internal boundaries. And I have a tough time with those.
See, that's why I love the whole team replay.
Absolutely.
Because on that way I can, set those boundaries. But I will get so wrapped up in my writing or trying to figure
Hold
out
on.
a solution
I got an
to
animal
this
issue.
problem. That's all right. Trying to find a solution or, starting a new project. And Izzy, I have to have Matt grab my new blanket that we got because you will get a kick out of it. It's just a little throw blanket that we got that Izzy will absolutely adore.
Perfect.
Hi, DeAudrey. How you doing?
So
Estrogen withdrawal can cause migraines. Yeah, I know that mine right now, at least, are because of the weather. It's the storm that came through, and I didn't want to take my migraine med this morning. I tried to do just with ice pack and Excedrin, and it just didn't work, and I gave up. But I actually had my intake with the nurse for the clinic that specializes in menopause and all that. I had that this morning and it went fabulous. And so next Thursday, I get to meet with Dr. Bittner. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, look at that. If that doesn't scream Izzy, geez, oh Pete's, she could have made that. That looks, Crystal, that looks just like her graphics and stuff.
Mm-hmm. At Space Kitties. We found it at Walmart, honestly.
Wow, that is so cool.
And I actually did think of Izzy when we found it.
Seriously.
It was either
Izzy says mine. Totally.
I mean, my gosh, you look at that and I would have no idea she didn't design it.
Well, it was that or a really pretty wolf one, but this one made me think of Itchy, so I got this one.
Yeah,
That and I love
absolutely.
kitties.
That is so cool. Thanks, Geaudrey. I am too. I'm really excited. She's got some other labs that they want me to do, which kind of establish a baseline, which a lot of doctors don't think to do until there's an issue. But they want to look at things ahead of time, like bone density and is calcium in your heart, and other different things that and it's because, and she said this. She said that we want to look at where do you want to be at 65, where do you want to be at 75, and how do we make sure that you get there the way that you want to. And so they're much more of a proactive versus our standard healthcare, which is all reactive. It's when you have an issue, you go to the doctor and they give you a medication for it, and it's not about looking at you 5 years down the line and what can we do to make sure that you don't have this issue.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Answer. Go ahead.
It's you, Body. What's your question?
Question.
Yeah.
What if you're already at 65? Should you just be happy where you are?
No, she said, well, where do you want to be?
Where do you want to be at 65? I guess here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to be here. I want to be on as little pharmaceutical medication as possible because I've been on it my freaking entire life, and I want to see what am I going through now that's possibly related to hormones and things that if you go to a regular doctor, you're going to say, I've got some depression or I've got some anxiety, and it could be related to perimenopause depending on where you are in your life cycle, for women. And it's not, but they're going to react. Okay, depression, here, let's get you on some depression meds so you feel better. But that's not the root cause of it. What's the root cause of it? And there's talk therapy. Okay, you're depressed. Let's do some talk therapy. You must have some things in your life that are, messed up. And so you need to talk, not thinking about the hormonal issues that go through females our entire lives, because our hormones are changing every month. They change. We go up and down with our hormones every single month. And then over our lifespan, they change, so much. So yeah, I'm very excited to get in with this clinic. I bit the bullet and paid the money. They're kind of a different setup, but I think it'll be good in the long run. Tell these youngins.
Oh, really? Come on. Yeah, I'm not scared of you, Mom. You're welcome. But studying those boundaries within ourselves is really, really hard. And it's the great step to set them, but then to actually keep to them.
Yeah, follow through.
The follow through.
100%. It's like today I wanted to work, and I was fully planning on working after I got done with the doctor, but then the migraine said, nope, you need to take this. And thankfully I only took half my dose, and it took care of it. But it just makes me really tired.
Yeah.
And so even though I'm tired though, I need to push through. I still need to work. I need to make money.
Yeah.
I need to be able to pay the bills, right? So it's after dinner, I'm going to have to put in a few hours, even if I'm tired. And it's easy just go, it's okay. I'll make it up tomorrow, and so it becomes, Misha, it becomes that line of self-care versus doing things that we absolutely
practice what you preach, Misha. Misha, practice what you preach.
There you go. So yeah, I just so it's just been one of those days.
Yeah.
And chalk it up, and I'll hopefully maybe I can do some more tomorrow.
Mhm.
And
I get that, with the whole, I'll clean this tomorrow, or I will, I'll get that done.
well, you heard me yesterday. I was just a whirlwind. I mean, we were gonna come on and do some channel work, Crystal and I, because we had some things to talk about with the clothesline project and things, and I was cleaning, and I just said, I'm not stopping. I keep going, and I got my son doing his little projects that I needed him to do to keep, because I want to get this office. I see I've still got crap everywhere with my office. I want to get this cleaned up, and we had some things, and so he got going with it, and I'm like, nope, not interrupting this.
Oh, yeah. Like I called you,
Mm-hmm.
and
I was like,
and I was like, okay, I'm gonna share like this one thing that happened that was really super cool, and then you're gonna keep going because we've been talking about these projects for like 2 weeks on the phone, and
Right.
I'm working on my own project, trying to get my stuff clean so that I actually can go on vacation, because Matt has said that if the office in the basement is not clean, we are not going. And I'm sorry, I want to get the hell out of the cold.
There you go. There's some inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the same inspiration that he gave me, to get my new computer when I needed it.
Yeah. Yeah. They
it's like,
see people
because
set
I
things in our
hate
lives
cleaning.
and say, this is,
I own it. I hate cleaning.
and I have to, I love my son, and I know I talk about him, and he's a typical teen in some ways, that he did what I needed him to do in the closet, and then the boxes that he separated, he left in the closet.
Sounds about right.
Instead of taking the bag of garbage down and taking the box of stuff that he wanted to keep down to his room, they were left in the closet. But then he does stuff like, I told you yesterday, he rehooked up the internet. We switched over because he could get a new subscriber deal if we put it in his name.
Right.
So we did. And I said, did you hook that up to my cards? Because, I said, I'll continue to pay for it. And as I was making dinner last night, he was just like, Mom, this is why I'm okay paying for the internet. And I said, because I'm cooking? He's like, yep. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. That is my inspiration for on Sundays. I made a quiche, so he's got a breakfast for the week.
Nice.
And it was the easiest thing it was crustless a quiche. You just put it in a 9x13 glass pan, and it's milk, eggs, and whatever else you want to throw in it.
Nice.
We threw the rest of the green beans in it that was for dinner, and Parmesan cheese and some potatoes.
You just kind of made a goulash in a sense,
they're just, we used to call them frittatas, you put whatever. It's the same thing. I just call it a crustless quiche, but you just throw it. So I figured, okay, I can do this on Sundays, and then he's got breakfast for the week and trying to get some protein on that boy. And it was. I'm like, I can. There's my inspiration for making sure that I set aside the time to do that on Sundays. Hey, Carmel, what's going on? How are you doing? Are you feeling any better?
Yeah, I was going to say that. Are you feeling better since this morning?
Yeah, I know. Saturday, I know he docked off. He's got pneumonia. Oof. Ooh.
And you enjoy that, Nisha. I don't know why. I'm just not a fan of potato soup. Never have been. I don't know why.
I can't stand split pea. I like peas. I like ham. But you put a split pea soup in, and it's like baby food, and I can't stand it. I like the smell of it, but God, don't put that spoon in my mouth.
And what's funny is I grew up eating it, to where I actually miss it now.
Potato
I hate
soup?
it. No.
Split pea?
Mom always made it whenever we would have a ham bone.
Yeah, my mom would too, and everybody would eat it but me. I'm like, I ain't touching that.
Misha, I will definitely give it a shot. It's just I don't know. I don't, except for clam chowder and lobster bisque, I actually don't really like a thick soup base. I like a cream base for soup.
Oh, okay.
I like the broth.
Like
I
a chicken
like,
noodle or something like that.
yeah.
It's funny because my son kind of grew up the opposite. The thinner the soup, he didn't like it. I don't know. He's like, it burns the back of my throat. And it's not because of the hotness of the soup. It was just he's not a huge soup fan. So, and he likes his dad's chili that he puts lamb in it, and I can't. I've only had one lamb ever that I actually liked, so I don't cook
I
lamb.
love lamb, so I can't really say anything.
And you know, my mom started putting it in the beef barley soup because people like it, and that's great. But I'm like, no, I'm just not eating that. I'm not eating
Hello?
Is he?
It's
How are you, Ma?
Astro Kitty to the rescue.
Oh my gosh! See, you could have designed that. Izzy, did you secretly design that? Do you
I
have a
went
thing
back,
with
went
Walmart?
to Canva and did this. I well, not that. That's I don't know who did that. No,
It's you could
nobody's
have.
buying my products.
You
My
so-
God,
You totally could have. It's so cute.
my God.
That is totally you, though.
You think?
Yeah.
And you know that's the funny thing is my channel is not about cats. YouTube's like, wait a minute, you if nothing but cats, but it's not about cats. No, no.
Yep. Yeah.
It's my cat was Izzy Pop. That was what I had to explain to them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that a
He
cat
was
you had
my-
in the past then?
It was, yeah, he passed away last November.
Oh, I'm sorry. Condolences.
Yeah.
It always
I have
sucks, baby.
I have a picture of him. You know I do. Where's he at? There he is. There, my boy.
Aw.
Well, he was a rag doll.
Oh,
And my
kind
boy.
of like my Cali kitten.
Oh.
That
And
is
this
adorable.
this one here is the mighty Thor. This is my pain in the ass right now.
Yeah,
Is that when he was a baby?
That's the one I got right now.
But
That's
is
my-
that a current representation of him? He looks so young.
Yeah,
there.
that's Thor. Yeah, that's the mighty Thor. That's
Oh,
my new
he's-
cat.
Oh, he's adorable.
Yeah.
Well, he's a mess. And for a cat that weighs less than 1 pound, he runs through here like an elephant, chasing the other cat. They're both Maine Coons, so
Isn't it amazing how much noise cats can make? I swear to goodness,
Oh,
I had
yeah.
dogs or something because these cats run up and down the
This is-
stairs, and it's just like,
this is
what
me.
fell over? Oh, look at your long hair.
it's longer than that.
Mm.
It's past my butt.
Oh my
Look.
goodness. It's on my list. I need to get this trimmed. So we got the
Mine
Long Hair
too.
Society here.
Let me play
Well,
with
you
it
don't-
first.
Huh?
You're beautiful. I love it.
Let
Well,
me
I
play
have
with it first.
I had skin cancer on my face, on my cheek, and on my forehead, and the opposite side of my nose. So I'm not too much on vanity and all that stuff because you know. If you
Yeah.
don't know, I'm here to tell you so.
Well, it's like I feel so weird, like being live, like letting the blemishes like show that I didn't put anything on, but I actually consciously made that decision because I had enough time to do my makeup and everything, and I was like, no, if this is gonna be a let it go vent session, I'm just gonna be unapologetically me.
Exactly. That's why I came
Oh.
up here in my robe today, we're looking like I do, because this is how I
Oh.
feel today. This is
Yeah.
what's going
Misha.
on.
Misha needs to learn that instead of let it go, let it grow, and it belongs ours. Let it grow. And this
Mine
this
gives me
avatar,
migraine.
this avatar.
Okay, I
of
hate to
mine-
interrupt. It's really echoing here, and my anxiety is really kicking in. So I'm going to say goodbye.
Well,
I
I'm
love
muted,
you
so I
all.
don't know how
And
it's echoing.
I will be in touch with you. For sure, for sure, for sure. Okay? Before you catch my hair. I
Sounds
love you.
good. Love you
Love
Izzy,
you,
too.
honey.
love you
Take
too.
care.
Crystal, you're the best.
Hi, Lucy. I wish I had Lucy's name. I love Lucy. I want everybody. I just want my name to be Lucy, so everybody
We
say
can
I
start
love
calling you
Lucy.
Lucy if you want.
He said there was a echo. I don't think I'm echoing. I'm muted. I muted the other phone.
For some reason, like Lucy was echoing off and on. Honestly, it was going in and out.
Did you check her sound settings to see if it was echo cancellation was on? Or do we need to go up and do that together? All right, let's do it right now, okay? So you'll know, okay? Click on the three dots on my box,
Okay.
on my chat box, on panel.
Mhm.
The three boxes.
Oh wow. Okay. Huh.
Yeah, and for audio,
Oh, thank you.
you'll
I
want
see it. I
the
see it.
things you want checked or the top
Echo.
three.
Yep. I see it. Awesome. I did not know that. Rock
Well,
on.
that's why I'm here.
Thank you.
I
I give
realized when I
lessons.
first came on, I listened to myself and there was like a 3-second delay, and it was like, oh, my YouTube channel was still open. You cannot
Yeah.
have your YouTube channel on with this and do it StreamYard at the same time.
And also too, Misha was talking about doing karaoke, and I was telling her that if y'all do that, because I've done it on my channel,
Uh-huh.
and I've been on channels that have it, but
Glitter.
they have to have their own music up.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it is such a lag. It's like a
Yeah.
2 or 3 second delay because it has to go from your channel to
Yeah.
YouTube to StreamYard to YouTube, then back to your channel. There's
Yeah.
a delay.
Absolutely.
I am learning so much. And Izzy, I want to thank you. I learned so much when you talk about just channels and like just you talking about mods the other day. You know, when I first came on, I'm kind of socially inept and to begin with
Oh.
at times. And it was so helpful for me. You know, when you talk about this and you talk about just different things with YouTube, I learned so much. So I want to say thank you.
Well, I appreciate that. And when I first started my channel, it was after I'd lost my son. So
Mhm.
I was kind of looking for that camaraderie that I don't have here in
Mhm.
real life. And people started making fun of me and stuff, so I kinda left that route, and I was doing mod, classes where, I would mod everybody so they would know what it was like to be a mod, and
Mhm.
I'd let them time somebody out, but I could always or block them, and I could always, unblock people and stuff, but I did that too. So I've done a little bit of everything, I've mods, Canva, teaching people to use Canva. What did I do? I teach y'all to use Canva and y'all go make your own damn stuff. And then I don't make any money. I'm like, wow. That's
Yeah.
okay.
I just got into Canva,
Oh.
the free, not the pro, which a lot of the stuff I want is in the pro, but I'm just playing
Yeah.
around with the free right now. And but
You'll get addicted and you'll want the pro plan.
the
That's what I have as a pro. That's what I make everybody's stuff with that they can't do with because they don't have pro. So I
I
use it with
hate
mine.
Canva. I have Pro. I can do little bits, but I am still quite content sending you $5 and saying I need a thumbnail.
There you go.
And
I do appreciate that, though, Crystal, when you do that. I was telling Body that you paid for her banner, you
yeah.
paid for Awakens, and she's like, "Really?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "These are things that people don't know that are being done for you back in the background,
right.
and I'm here to shout it out. She did it.
It's and it's a recognition of the effort that it does take, you to do the work that
Yeah,
it takes.
she put that. Well, Awaken didn't, or was it you, Crystal,
What?
that put my name on your banner? It was you.
I know I did when you created my banner.
Yeah.
And I do think I even made a post about it in my community. About it. It's saying big thank you because you created two different banners for me. And both
Yeah.
times I gave you credit for it.
Yeah.
And-
That's the notoriety is what I'm
Yeah.
going for. And you know, I appreciate the donations. It's not like I'm selling anything. Lord knows, I'm just not one of those people that can sell. I heard you
Yeah.
misbehave on the lake. Oh no, no, no! That was Misha. Misha did it.
Hi,
They said,
Jimena.
I was gonna say because I know I gave you recognition as well. I don't know
Yeah.
if it.
I think somebody put it on their banner, which I appreciated. I mean,
Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
want
you
you to mess your banner
created
up.
my banner. I was gonna say you
I know,
created
but I just want
mine.
everybody. I don't want you to mess your banner up.
But
No, but
But
that's
speaking
lovely. I
of
mean, like Misha made
donations,
my intro, and I talked about that, and
that's
I
cool.
love it, and I want her to get that credit, and so people know that this is something I put together. This is something that she did totally, created the words, and then created the sound, and put it all together. And even though it's a little longer intro, people said, 30 seconds to 45 seconds is really what an intro should be. And I know mine's like a minute and 17, but I just love it, and it's a nice little song. And you guys are just gonna have to come in late if you don't like it. So,
And I
my
want to,
my
I
intro is a
do want to,
minute 30. So
I do want to tell you, Crystal, YouTube creators get paid on the 21st,
mm,
and
okay.
because you're not monetized,
Mhm.
if you'll find it's hard to get donations from YouTube creators.
Yeah,
Your donations will be from subscribers.
I know.
Now, let me also
But I don't.
say,
I was gonna say I can't get the subscribe yet.
well,
Like the pay to subscribe yet.
what I was going to say was, creators like myself, I do like PayPal and Cash Apps. Creators who don't have memberships, don't have their monetization. I know how it was for me, and I know when they demonetized me, how hard it was for me because I was counting on that money every month.
right.
And
I
but you
remember trying to help push get you
yes,
back.
and I appreciate it. That's why I don't mind giving back. And like I said, I've told so many people, if I can help you, the reason I did banners for people is I was sick of looking at these YouTube channels that were blank. They had no banners up there, and I just wanted to beautify YouTube somehow, So that's why I was doing it.
Well,
They look
but you
great.
replaced, but you replaced my first one, and then you made me one, and then you replaced it with another one when I had changed my
Avatar. Yep.
my avatar and everything. So
I put that on there because you enjoyed that so much from Misha. I felt like it needed to blend, and that's why I went ahead and redid it. And I was so tickled that you let me do it. That was so cool, man.
Hey, I've got a question, and since I got both of you here, thumbnails. What's your inspiration for? I suck. I mean, you notice most of mine don't even have thumbnails, and the ones that I do, I've created on Publisher, and it's just like trauma and the body. It's like, I am not artistic in the least bit.
Like today, letting things go. I've been playing video games a lot lately, just because I can, and because Matt got them for me, so I might as well. But the next challenge accepted kind of thing, letting things go. It is kind of like the next challenge in a game because letting stuff go is hard. Whether it's not wanting to get rid of a knickknack that a friend of mine gave me 20 years ago that I don't even talk to anymore because,
Yeah, understand.
or if it's holding on to anger or pain,
Yeah.
it, or frustration, letting shit go is just exactly that. And that's why I even said it in the thumbnail. I said, letting shit go. Like, challenge, So what are you
Um,
showing us is,
Okay, I want to help you, Mac, Mac, whatever your name is, surviving together.
Mac,
Um,
that's fine.
okay, so your next what do you want your next live to be about?
Good
Or what do you want?
question. Good question. I'm still
See
as
how
a
you
to
do
be.
me?
well,
I'm
we
still
were
to be
joking
determined about
that you were gonna we were joking in Body Illusions this morning that it was going to be calling all of us to uh to attention. We were
I
joking
think I'm gonna
about
do that Saturday.
Mm.
Okay, so Saturday, what do you think it's going to be about?
Uh, just whatever, but it's gonna be bring your inappropriateness.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make you a thumbnail
Oh my
right
gosh,
now
look at
for
this.
Saturday. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go over to elements and do you have any like favorite things like butterflies or hearts or um
No, not really.
cats, dogs, a favorite? Um you're boring. Come on.
I know. I mean, I do
She
like
likes dogs. You do
I like
like your
and I like dogs, I like cats, but I like probably I would go more towards nature, something that
So my when you said Saturday and you said what it was about, my first thought was calling it.
oh, look at that. Absolutely.
So how's that? Sassy Saturday.
Yeah. Are you in Canva?
Yes.
Okay.
So Sassy Saturday and yeah, there it goes. I'm making sure it gave me the title up there. Sassy Saturday and um so over here I can generate my own. And what I'm going to do is a sassy looking puppy playing with chew toy. I'm just seeing what this brings up.
Right, right.
Okay. So the styles that I had to choose from, I always use the dreamy effect, and I try
Mhm.
not to use it with anybody else's I make because then people say, "Oh, Izzy made that for you." I don't want, you know, I want your channel to be your own and not like, "Oh, Izzy made it."
Not trying to put
Um,
your stamp.
yeah. Okay. So I'll put soft focus. Let's see how this is going to do. A sassy looking puppy playing with the chew toy. Now, um, I want to put, let's see, you put in um, use golden ratio. That's so your people or your animals don't have 12 toes on one hand or look out of whack because the golden ratio is the perfect 10.
Oh,
In
okay, I
other words,
understand what you mean
okay,
by that. Alright.
okay. Let's see, use, I don't type very well. The colors, and let's see, red, orange, purple, white. Just add colors. They'll add colors too, but this is
Mhm.
like dominant ones. Yellow and green. Now I'm gonna put landscape since it's a thumbnail, which makes it, the larger image. Now
Right.
I'm gonna
Fills it
see what
up.
it comes up with. And I can add to it, I can pick from it, I can grab stuff out of it. Okay, this is a sassy looking puppy. Bring your sass. Okay, Sassy Saturday. Can you see that?
Yep.
Is that's not, I mean, I know that's not what you're looking for. That's what I was trying to
But this is giving me an idea on how to work with
right.
it too.
Exactly. So everything you put in here, um okay, Sassy, I'm sorry I took over your channel, Crystal. Crystal
You're
says,
good.
I'm Crystal says I've gone to eat. Leave me alone.
No, actually, I do need to run to the ladies' room though, so go ahead.
Okay. We got you.
There you go.
Let's see. Let's see. A sassy looking girl chatting with others. Just put that. And you can just you see how it's doing like the verbs, adverbs,
Yep.
actions, chatting. You see see that?
Yeah.
Now that's soft focus and that gives you the blur in the background.
Okay.
Um if you wanted to change the focus to let's go neon. I'll show you what that looks like. The colors are much are people in there talking crap about me? I'm not looking.
Nope, Misha's like, just don't touch the band or the theme song because we've got stuff in the works with that.
Okay, well these just
Thumbnails
look
are,
like people,
yeah.
So if you wanted something animated, like my cats, then what you'll do, I'll show you what it looks like dreamy, just so you know.
Uh-huh.
Because dreamy is what I always use. And it gives you a dreamy effect. It doesn't see that?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
And this one does look sassy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now that you're thinking, I think of like a 6-year-old girl doing the kind of like, that sassy look now that you're thinking, and now that I'm thinking about it and
A
getting,
sassy looking girl child. Um no. Okay, let's try that.
this is so interesting how much you can put in there that it
Yeah,
will.
you just and there's only so many letters you can use, so you
Oh,
kind of have
okay.
to keep looking up and making sure you have. Look at that. Oh my
Oh, look at that
God.
first one. Oh, that is so great.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Now, okay, see how it kind of took the top of her head off. Now the second one, I mean this one down here, I don't know if you can see it or not.
Yeah.
That one's the hair's a little shorter, and then you got this one. But this one right here with the hand on her hip, she's Indian. You see her?
Oh, yeah.
So I want to show you with this one.
Yeah,
See, I can
absolutely.
go over here to edit and do magic grab and pop her right out of there. Oh, hold on a minute. I got a call coming in.
No worries. Misa says Canva is amaze balls. So you use Canva a lot, Misha? I know that you've been doing OBS. Do you use Canva for graphics more and OBS for just song making and things? Because that is a whole nother world that I have
Right.
definitely
I
pushed on.
I use music from Netflix and some other channels. But okay, see, and then all I have to do now is just do like that, and it deletes that. So if I make this, for instance, black, now the letters are still there,
Mm-hmm.
the words somewhere.
Yeah, they're
Where'd you
just
go?
black.
There they are. Yeah. Um, put white for right now. So, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can
yeah.
change the size of stuff. You can make like she has a peace symbol, and then I could take this one background. I can remove the background. You can do that, or either. There you go. And you could even flip it. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So you can have like a bunch of these. And let me show you what I can do. I can take I'll take this one and generate more like this, and it
Okay.
might give you different hair colors and different where you can just, sassy Saturday, could be like this one's pretty cool, but it's the same girl. So
Mm-hmm.
what I can do is go down here, um, with blonde hair
Oh.
and generate. But see, Dreamy, I think is the best one. But like I said, I don't, and I use cats mostly,
Mm-hmm.
unless I'm doing something specific for somebody. But you see, look, you got these girls up here that are blonde.
Yeah.
Um, I can take that one and remove background. And to put her down here. And if you want to, you can like bring this one to the front. You see? And you
Oh,
got these in the
yeah.
back.
Uh-huh.
You see what I'm saying?
I
And then
absolutely
you still,
do.
um, I need to keep this forward. Nope. Nope. Bring the front and stay in the front. And then you got your different fonts over here,
Mm-hmm.
like Windsong. Yeah, that looks sassy.
So cool. Okay.
And Yellowtail.
That is so helpful.
And if you see the crown, these are pro
Uh-huh.
ones. So, you really can't use those
Right.
until you get pro. That's why I try to make people's for them because I've got pro. So,
Mm.
um, it's just different. Alex Brush. I mean, that's always a cool one. People use that one a lot on theirs. And Nick Nick Canely. Now that one I don't like because it's just. And another rule of thumb is you don't want to really use cursive because a lot of people can't even read cursive these days.
Oh my gosh, my son cannot. I wrote him a note one time. He
Exactly.
goes, "What in the world did you write?" And I'm like, "I'm writing in cursive. You did this in third grade. You don't." But they learned it in third grade and never used it again.
So, I mean, whatever one of these, I mean, whatever you want. If you want any of these, if you want me to send you this for you to use or for you to continue working on, you can't. I mean, I have no problem with that. It's free of charge. I do this on my channel a lot. I'll pick somebody out of there and just make a banner for them. I have to do that to keep my monetization because that's what my channel is designs. So
Now, what do you mean by that? You have to do that to keep your monetization.
my description says that I work with Canva and do tutorials. It used to say variety, but they told me I had to pick something and stick with it. So I
Okay,
did, you know.
got it.
So if the effects is you can do outline where you can make this like make it I don't know if you have specific colors you like.
Haven't gotten into that. That's part of what we're thinking
You're trying to
about.
get a brand. is what
Yeah,
you're
as
saying.
a
Yeah, I
theme
understand.
through. Yeah.
So I mean that's slick. I don't know what people in the chat are saying. They better be good. That's what I'm saying. Um but this could represent how many I could do everybody in the village, for instance,
Right.
to do this. And one of these, like this little blonde girl right there, it represents me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lucy. It's me. It's the
Yeah.
cutest one.
Oh, I was platinum blonde as a baby, so I get it.
Me too. And then my hair, I'm redhead. Like my
Yeah.
avatar. That's what color
Yeah.
my hair is supposed to be, but it gets darker in the summer. I don't know. I mean, in the winter. No, in the summer. I don't know why it gets darker in the summer and lighter in the winter, but it's crazy. But
Oh,
but
that's
you see what I'm
interesting.
talking about? And you
Yeah.
know, you can even look. I can change this to boy just that quick and hit enter. I'm sure there's a boy in the village. I
Oh,
think we
yeah,
had
we got
one taking the
several of them.
trash
Oh, there's
out.
a few.
Okay, look at this. You got this one.
Yeah.
That one looks like
Point.
he's like trying to be like Harry Potter.
All right. See, and if you take out the background, sometimes it'll leave part of the background, so that's why I go and grab it out. But I don't have to do these, thank goodness. You see what I'm saying? You can. There's just so many things you can do. Look at that. Sassy Saturday.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I can send this to you, and it doesn't have to be a black background, but
Right.
things pop better when it's like that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, and if you want it, I can send it to you, and you can work on it, work from it. If there's anything you need, or need to know, I have email.
Is your email in your description? as well?
Oh yeah.
Mac,
Okay.
I was gonna say Mac, I can send it to you.
Oh, that'd be great.
And always remember, if you'll look, if you can you see the red line that pops up when I do that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where your work needs to be, is in that box. And because
Okay.
your banner, when you have your banner scrolling, it's down here at the bottom, and it, like for instance, it'll cover up his legs, the banner scrolling. You
Okay.
have a certain box, and there's some people that have banners that scroll at the top. That's the reason why it's fit in that nice little spot right there.
Right. Okay.
But there you go. Is there
Oh,
anything
thank
else you can think of?
No, this gives me so many ideas, and my brain, like I said, I'm not a natural artistic person, so the stuff doesn't come natural to me. So I really have to think about it. And this just generates so many ideas and gives me so many different lines to
All right,
think
look at
about and
this.
to reach to it first. And it's
You
so
see the word
helpful.
you see the word Sassy Saturday?
Yep.
Up here there's a pencil. It says Magic Write. You can continue writing, shorten, rewrite. Now watch when I rewrite what it comes up. Sassy Saturday, just exclamation point added, okay?
Hmm.
So if you go to sprinkle fairy dust, a spirited Saturday, instead of Sassy Saturday. See what I'm saying? It
Oh,
says
it's
a
giving you
spirited
different ideas.
right. See, that's what I'm saying. More like this. A spirited Saturday. See, it's
Ah, yeah.
this is where you can also get your ideas is from these. So,
Cool.
you can also add the voices. More formal would be, and we don't know nothing about formal around here. Okay, it's Sassy Saturday. That's what it's just same thing.
Yeah.
See what I said?
Mhm. So we
um,
can't make that any more formal.
that's the exact more fun. Okay, more fun. Sassy Saturday, darling, or kiss my grits, something like
Right,
that.
right.
That one would be a good one. Kiss my grits. And you got these children up here pointing, kiss my grits.
Yeah.
Or that other one, bless your heart. Bless her heart.
Oh my gosh, I listened to the funniest bit by a Southern comedian who was, says Northerners, they go, bless your heart. And they think you're just like, being
Yeah,
so
that's so
nice to
sweet.
them. Instead, if you're from a Southern, you're like, bless your heart. She's such an idiot. Is what they're really saying.
This is the one I did yesterday, losing my mind. I didn't have water yesterday, so I was losing my mind.
I saw the little video that you put out.
Yeah. And see,
That
I
was so
got all
cute.
kinds of thumbnails that and banners I've done. This one I started out, but I didn't do anything with. It's all these cats praying.
Oh,
Oh
that's
Lord.
so cute. I see it now.
I know.
And it keeps them all so that you can work off of something if you're like, yeah, I want something
Exactly.
similar.
Yes, look at this. Okay, uploads. Once you do them, once you set them over here and they
Mhm.
upload, they're over here in your images. Look at that.
Nice.
And see, this was the one I did for the losing my mind. I had the cat backwards, but his feet were in front. So it did it again with the ratio and made it so the tail was in the back the way it's supposed to be. So the head didn't look like it was screwed on.
Well,
Crazy.
sometimes that's the case with us too, though.
Yeah, and my giving up when I had to find the flag that was actually he was flying, so I had to do a lot of those to get the right one. So I
Okay.
got that one and then flipped it because I like everything over to the writing to the left side of the screen. Then I put I give up over here because I swear to God I should give up. I don't know why I keep doing this shit, man. For the love of it.
Yes.
I've made a lot of little videos, which now these are like us, saying they do cost money. Um, like this little guy right here,
Okay.
I made him. He's so cute.
It's adorable. Pink
I
body.
think my cyberpunk kitties though are the best ones so far. That's through Pixiverse,
Okay.
and then this one busting through the walls, Pixiverse.
Oh my
He
gosh, look at
busted.
him.
Look, he busted the wrong way though. He was supposed to bust out, and he busted in. I was like, what? This one was definitely for you ladies. Cat
Aw.
riding on a unicorn.
Yeah, with the wings. It's so pretty.
I get so tickled when here's my other cyber kitty. Oh, it's
Look
so
at him.
precious. Oh,
Chasing the
catching
butterflies.
butterflies. And they were pissed off, so they had their backs turned to everybody. Yeah, I told you everything I do is about cats because of Izzy Pop.
Right, right.
So
Yeah.
when if you want that, I can send it's still there. Like I said, I can send it to you. And then
Perfect. Yeah,
you can
I'll email you a little later.
yeah, you can build on what I gave you. I think I didn't lock it, so I can send it to you. You upload it into your download it into your files and then upload it into Canva.
Okay.
You know how to do that, right?
Yep. I've uploaded some pictures before into
Yeah.
Canva. So
And
yeah.
then when you upload it, you bring it over there, you can do edit. And if you need any kind of instruction or help, I do this up in StreamYard for people if they need help with something. I take them up in StreamYard and
Perfect.
molest them.
I guess StreamYard too. That's perfect. Thank you so much, Izzy. Thank you, and thank
You're
you, chat,
welcome.
for holding on with us as we worked through this.
Yeah, they tend to get bored when I do that stuff. It's like I can't help it.
No,
Oh, you're fine.
they've been talking about
Yeah.
music and doing some other things with that. So
Bless
they've
her
had a
little
good
flute
chat while we were doing this.
Yep. Well, I love you guys, but I am actually going to share one of the songs that myself and Helena created through Suno. I'm still procrastinating on recording myself doing the vocals,
Well,
but
I'm going to drop down while you do that and be in the chat, okay?
Absolutely. Love you, Ma. Thank you.
Me as well, actually. My son just came home, so I'm going to
Yes,
go
I
say hi
heard.
to him real quick. But I will backtrack just a little bit when I get back to hear your song.
Awesome. And perfect timing, because after the song, probably chat for another minute or two, and then I'm going to sign out and go play my VR, I think. So,
Well, thank you, Crystal. Love you, girl. Love you, chat.
All right. So let's see if this will actually work for me. Probably not, because, well, we all know my fucking luck. So, all righty. Let's see. Okay. Let's see.
I was buried in shadows, couldn't find my way. Chains wrapped tight as the light slipped away. Bruised and broken, lost in a storm. But somewhere inside I kept something warm. A whisper in darkness, a spark in the cold. A voice saying, hold on, your story's not told. Triumphant brightness of the driving beat. I'm rising, I'm burning like a phoenix in the sky. From the ashes of sorrow, I'm learning to fly. With scars as my armor, my strength in disguise. Out of the flames, I begin to rise. Every tear was a lesson, every scar a map of roads I survived, no turning back. They tried to break me, make me small, but they only fueled my rise, my call. With wings made of fire, I'm ready to soar. The pain fades to embers, I'm hurt no more. I'm rising, I'm burning like a phoenix in the sky. From the ashes of sorrow, I'm learning to fly. With scars as my armor, my strength in disguise. Out of the flames, I begin to rise. I'm rising, I'm burning like a phoenix in the sky. From the ashes of sorrow, I'm learning to fly. With scars as my armor, my strength in disguise. Out of the flames, I begin to rise. I'm rising, I'm burning like a phoenix in the sky. From the ashes of sorrow, I'm learning to fly. With scars as my armor, my strength in disguise. Out of the flames, I begin to rise. I'm rising, I'm burning like a phoenix in the sky. From the ashes of sorrow, I'm learning to fly. With scars as my armor, my strength in disguise. Out of the flames, I begin to rise. Soft piano and solo violin give way to a growing orchestral wave. And I won't go back to those shackles and chains. I've healed from the wounds, I've shed the pain. Now I'm ablaze, fierce and free. I know who I was, I found who I'll be. Climax, I'm burning like a phoenix in the sky. From the ashes of sorrow, begin to rise. I am the phoenix, unbreakable walls. Memories and ashes, the story is told. I'm soaring, I'm shining the fire alive. And I will go back to those shackles and chains. I've healed from the wounds, I've shed the pain.
So, what do you guys think? That's not the only one. Let me see. Here we go.
In the silence, bruised and broken, falling hard, no words were spoken. Ashes lying cold and gray, but the spark in me refused to fade away. I felt the flames, I've tasted the pain, but deep in the darkness I rose again.
I'm a phoenix rising, burning bright, from shadows deep into the light. With wings of fire, I break the chains, returning to lift others through their pain.
Into the blaze, back through the fire. For those still trapped, for those who tire. The flames don't hurt like they used to do, because now I fight not just for me, but you. I bear these scars, a testament true, to show the way for others too.
I'm a phoenix rising, burning bright, through trials dark, I found my fight. With wings of flame, I shatter the fear, returning to help those waiting here.
So if you're lost, know I am near. I've walked that path through every tear. And though the flames surround us now, we'll rise together, I'll show you how.
We are phoenixes rising, born anew, through shadows deep, breaking through. With wings of fire, we rise again, not just for ourselves.
In the silence, bruised and broken. Silence, bruised and broken.
That's the last one that I had, so.
That's the last one that I had.
Thought I'd break, thought I'd fade in the night. Tried to silence my voice, strip me of light. Bruised and battered, they wanted me weak. But now I'm rising, my soul's finally free. No longer hiding in shadows of shame. With fire in my heart, I'm done with their games. You watch me burn, but now see me soar. Out of the darkness, I'm back for more. I'll wear every scar, wear it bold, wear it true. Rising from ashes, I'll show what I can do. You can throw stones, but I'm stronger than steel. What tried to crush me just helped me to heal. They can't erase what I know inside. This power, this fire, I won't let it die. Fear tried to hold me, but I broke the chains. Now I'm roaring, I'm ready to claim my name. You all watch me burn, but now see me soar. Out of the darkness, I'm back for more. I'll wear every scar, wear it bold, wear it true. Rising from ashes, I'll show what I can do. I won't go silent, no, not anymore. With wings made of fire, I'm ready to soar. They tried to drown me, push me down, keep me small. But I'm unbreakable, I'll rise above it all. Like you watch me, I'm lighting the sky. No more whispers, no tears left to cry. This is my moment, my voice, my fight. From ashes to glory, I'm taking flight. I'm the phoenix, fierce and alive. Burn, but reborn, watch me rise. This is my story, this is my flame. Unbreakable, fearless, I'll never be the same.
Well, that was my music. Thank you, Kamal.
Well, that was
I eventually will get them all recorded with me doing the vocals as well. But one day at a time, right? And hey, thought you were leaving. I thought you were leaving. Thank you. I try, my friend Helena, who I have shared her channel, she's the creative one when it comes to like getting the background music and stuff for me. I mean, I just tell her like kind of like the feel, like I'll tell her I want like Amy Lee or like something along those lines, and she'll play with it and she comes up with some amazing stuff. She actually wrote in the anthology as well. But thanks guys for being here and for listening to my music and me vent and getting a little Canva lesson for free. That was awesome. Rock on. And just everybody being here. Love you guys. I am going to, hopefully with Queen Caitlin tomorrow, be doing Tarot Talk Tuesday. Not sure what time, because you know me and Queen Caitlin. But I'm hoping around lunchtime CST, unless Gemina, are you live noon CST tomorrow? Because if you are, I will like change the time. But anyway, so I am going to sign off, guys. I love you guys. You are amazing. And go play my VR for a little bit, I think. All of you, thank you so much for being here. Kamel, Matt for coming up, Misha for being an amazing mod, as always, my love. I'm Noise. Thank you for jumping in and out. Poet, I know so many people jumped in. Izzy, I love all you guys. If I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. We all know I have CRS, can't remember shit. Thank you, Body Illusion, as well, for coming in and being here. So I love you guys, and I will see you all later.